commission certain road projects. Please, Governor Akpabio, I'm begging all of my people in Ado-Odwota. Have they offended you before? Come to their lane.
Where's Ado-Odwota? Where? Songo side.
Exactly now.
Another place is bad. But they started constructing the road. If you are coming from Songo to Lagos.
That's not my problem. Have you gone to the Ogun State parts of that road?
That's the Lagos part. Ogun State no get road though. To be sincere. Like I've been to so many places. You don't even have to go far. Enter Akute.
Once I just see bad road.
And that side.
See, once I just see bad road.
You assume you are in Ogun State.
I just know. There's no point. I just know it's the boundary
between Lagos and That's the best thing in
Lagos will just become a good road. Once you get to one bad spot like this.
But when after Iyanopaja, Abuli Egba, going to...
That is the Lagos-Ibadan. That is the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway. And it is a federal road.
Because Ogun State.
It was in a terrible
even inside
state
Lagos
before.
On the federal, I know. I think they are constructing one bridge along that side.
I know there's a synergy between Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State right now, trying to make a certain infrastructure.
I wouldn't know how true this gist, was as when I heard about it. A lot of people that stays at Songo-Ota, most of them worked in Lagos.
Yes, it's true.
And looks like, where are they paying their taxes to?
No, but that's not my problem right now, because whether or not they pay their taxes to go to Lagos, every state generates revenue, and every state, where do they vote is what matters.
It's their tax law. Tax is not part of the revenue the state is generating to develop.
And then the point is, where do they vote?
And I think that Songo-Ota area is one of the biggest.
Ado-Odwota is the local government. The entire area.
Okay, let's say Ado-Odwota.
From Ayobo, once behind Ayobo, that's Yesti, Ayetoro, Ifo, Ota itself, Songo, Ijoko, Itoki.
Mama, and I do their Google map.
Because they keep sending messages on the Bumper Breakfast community report.
Actually, you're right. I was wondering, I thought they would even carry precedent.
See, my director has a video. Habib can put up that video. The director can put up that video from yesterday. Exactly what happened on the 15th of November 2021 in one part of Ogun State under Ado-Odwota local government area. And we're talking about the Ayetoro Itele Road. Rain, and you see exactly what it was like. My director can put up that video from yesterday. We had the video, and you'll be wondering, they had no road, no drainage, and so their drainages have so much been widened that the mini ones they dug in front of their houses have now become canals instead of drainage.
The deputy governor of Lagos State.
This is from that local government. Okay. No, off. Ogun State is from that local government. I've been begging as well.
Okay, now I want to talk about the deputy. I quoted him on was this the video.
Okay, so for example, this is their drainage.
Okay.
This is what now you see that this isn't what was dug initially. It was widened by rain. This is how they move into their streets in that community with wooden planks. This is actually leading into a main street.
And so cars will climb this one.
Exactly. So this is what they had to do to alleviate their own suffering. So to move
there's
into
no councillor in this area. There's no local government chairman.
That's what I'm saying. They have a young man as well as their local government chairman.
You see what I'm talking about? Youth sometimes can be scary.
Now look at what happened on the 15th of November last year. It was raining, and
the same area we just saw right now.
Exactly.
It's the same area we're seeing now.
Exactly. So this is the rain. This is what a few minutes of rain can do. You see that they are huddled together because that flood
can take someone.
Can carry someone away.
Jeez.
You get what we're talking about? So this is in Ado-Odwota local government, and this is the junction of it's called Mopo Junction. Itele Road, Ayetoro, Budo, then Ayobo. So you're coming from Lagos, you eat that bridge. The moment you go to the bridge, you get to the bridge, you enter Ogun State.
So why do I feel there will still be other roads?
Can you see how they move?
That are worse more than this. They were moving.
You see how they move? They have to form a chain so that the water doesn't carry anybody.
Or drag anybody. At least somebody can hold somebody.
You get it.
Whenever
so
anything will happen.
A chain. So that's what happens when the road is in really terrible, bad condition.
Okay. Let me quickly say this. Dr. Amzat, the
Obafemi Hamzat, the deputy governor of Lagos State.
State, he said something last week when people were saying Nigeria has leadership problem. And what he said was, yes, he did not say Nigeria did not have leadership problem, but then he had to categorize it. And he said, okay, this is it. There is something that we have in this country, like individual contribution and individual problem. Now, individual responsibility and irresponsibility is part of the development and the underdevelopment, whichever. Then, this is where I'm going. When I was going to Songo Komai, my sister got married recently and we passed through that road. I saw people bringing dirty refuse on the road.
And to dump it on the road.
To dump it on the road.
They have expertise in that one too. It's a Nigerian thing.
And now these are the things that will probably block.
No, this one does not have a drainage at all.
It doesn't have. But I'm just saying.
But let me tell you what they did to the canal, to
Okay.
the bridge that was constructed by the governor Akinwumi Ambode regime at Ayobo that leads to these communities.
Okay.
So they go beneath the bridge and they pour their refuse into the waters. Now, the reason why there is a bridge is because there's either a valley, a gully, or a river.
Okay.
So the bridge was constructed on a river. So they pour their refuse into the river. And we've been dealing with that. I've shown that quite a number of times so that people can understand the gross irresponsibility that it connotes when you pour refuse into a water channel.
You know, in government, there is something called community participation.
No, well, we are actually the government. That's where we get it wrong.
And okay, I'm not even disputing that fact. Now, getting to know that, okay, there is no this here, there is no that here. I don't know the steps. What step do you think the people in that locality are taking?
So, for example, if we're talking about Ayetoro Budo and Itele, I've had conversations with both their kings and with community leaders, with CDA chairman, and they have written letters to the governor, to the local government chairman, to call his attention. So what they do is personal care. They have gotten to the point of clearing their own drainages by themselves. But you know what the problem is? You are in a slope. It's a junction. If water is coming from Ayobo, it's eating that river. That's why there is a bridge there, because there's a river. So there definitely will be inflow of water into that river. You have blocked it with your plastic bottles. The only person that can clear it is the government, because now you have created the problem. You're no longer doing it, but you've done it in the past. But the only person that can clear it for you right now is the government, to create room for that water to flow freely.
I get right.
Now, if that water is flowing freely, and the other side of the road too is constructed properly, that bridge will be the meeting point for the water. So it's coming from here, it's coming from here. It all flows into the river, and the river takes it away. You see what the problem is? We have contributed to the problem over a long period of time.
More like we are the real problem of ourselves, you know.
And then when these people come and campaign again and give bread and two derika of rice and gari.
This time they should put onions, because last time no onion and tomato. To cook was difficult. They should put onion and tomato.
So you people will collect it again.
It's not you people, them people.
Them people. Okay.